Hey everybody, it's been a while since I made a finished knife video, and I thought I would go ahead and start with Anthony's, as this was where we left off on the web page. This is 163 millimeters if I recall correctly. Just a good look at the hamon. It's 50 millimeters tall. It's Makume and wrought iron for the, there we go, Makume and wrought iron for the spacers. You can see where the copper's rubbed through. It's copper nickel Makume. And I've decided to leave this like this. And the reason is, excuse me, dirty hands, have been working all day. The reason is it will color naturally from your use. That black patina is kind of it's a false patina. It's liver sulfur that does it, that turns it black. That's the wrought iron. I love the cracks in the wrought iron. But anyway, it's the liver sulfur that does it, and it puts a base on there, but for some reason the corners just wear. After time, those corners turn black again, but I find that the more I try to force that, the weaker the entire patina is. This was done slow, like 10 thin coats, and then rub it off, and then another coat, and rub it off, and another coat. And the corners still went away, but the rest of it didn't. If I do one fast coat, it'll all go away. So I've started just going ahead and leaving these corners, if they wear off, leaving them unfinished. And this knife has been handled quite a bit in between. I had to, let me see, there we go. Whoa, that's bright. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. I needed to make the saya, and I moved the shop. Poor Anthony's been waiting forever for this knife, and but I needed to do a few things before I got it out to him. He I believe he got married in between, and some other stuff. But this thing, that it needed photographed, and I had to get my booth set up. As you can see, I changed a few things. But yeah, this thing's going out in the mail tomorrow. I'm sure Anthony's going to be thrilled. But it's a beautiful knife. It cuts like a dream. It's a standard thickness as far as that goes. It's not an extra heavy. Let me see here. Nope, I'm not going to get it to focus on that like I want it to. There we go. If it won't focus where I want, I'll bring the knife to the focus. It's a little misleading. There we go. You can see the choil more now. It's a little misleading when you start getting it turned. It looks like there's a sharp bevel right before the edge, but there's not. It's a pretty smooth transition. This thing cuts like a dream, and he's planning on using it for pretty much a general use deal. So I wanted to make the edge really durable, where he can do whatever he needs to do with it. And yeah, so there we go. I'm super happy with this knife. This piece of koa is beautiful. As I recall, this came from Shelton Pacific. The koa did. It's actually one of their Watanabe. It's one of their lower grade pieces, but I'm finding that they clean up just stunningly anyway. Regardless, some of their lower grade are my favorite pieces of the stuff that they have over there. So, anyhow, there is Anthony's knife. And a final closing of this little chapter. This is the first knife coming out of the new shop, and headed to the customer. So I really hope you guys enjoyed looking, and I hope Anthony, fingerprints all over it. Look at me, how bad I am. I really hope Anthony enjoys using it. I can't wait to hear what he thinks. So thank you very much for looking.